Hi everybody, welcome back to Daytime York Region. Melissa Shearer is here. She is a local travel blogger for the Malibu Project, which is her very own blog, started here in York Region, and you've been traveling all across the world. Africa is really the place that captured your heart. Before we get into what you're doing coming up, tell us about why Africa really just resonated with you.
Africa is just, I don't know, there's something so special about it. I went because I had the opportunity to go. I'd been asked by a tour company, Nomad Adventure Tours, to go, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. The people are the best people in the world. The nature is, you know, you can't compare it to anything else.
Yeah.
And I've been everywhere, so. And, you know, the animals are amazing, like to see lions and elephants and rhinoceros and everything in the...
Just outside your front window, right?
Yeah.
That's got to be the shocking part, right? Because we're so non-like that. So when you go there and there's a lion or a gorilla that you can actually see firsthand, what's that like for the first time for you?
Just absolutely incredible. Everybody has their cameras out, and you're like, stop, 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 stop. And of course, it's the, you know, the boring animals that you see first, which are, you know, antelope or zebra or ostrich.
I've never seen any of those.
I know, but you know,
except for at the zoo.
At first, you're very, very, very excited about it, and you're like 1,000 pictures, and then by like 4 or 5 days in, you're like, okay,
another antelope.
Another antelope.
So it becomes like a raccoon here.
Yeah, it really does.
I get it. Yeah.
It really does. And so, you know, and then you see your elephants and your lions, and if you see lions or leopards. I haven't seen a leopard.
Amazing.
That's my last of my big 5.
Okay, put it on the list.
It's on the list.
So you are, this is really neat because you go and travel, and then you obviously come back to plan your next adventure, save up some money because you're traveling. Yeah. So you are now going back. Tell us about your first, you know, point of business, because you are doing this as part of your blog.
Yeah. So, I mean, my blog is my job,
That's
too.
right.
So I am going back. I'm going to Kenya, starting in Kenya, and working my way down to Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
And yeah, we're doing gorilla trekking. We're camping in the Serengeti. We're spending some time with the Masai Mara, which are an indigenous tribe in Kenya. Going to Zanzibar, we're going to Lake Malawi. There's lots of safaris and lots of fun things.
Lots of adventures coming up.
I think what's amazing is the fact that you just get up and go. Because, you know, I tell you all the time,
That's
I am rooted. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not trying anything new. Like, so when you do this, were you like me at one point, or did you, Yeah,
no. I mean, I always had the vision in my head while I was actually volunteering here at Rogers. I used to think that, you know, I would get a TV job, and then I would have my condo or my house and, you know, be rooted in the city or, you know, in York Region somewhere.
Yep.
And it was just absolutely crazy. And one day I was just like, no, you know what? I'm going to go travel the world. I don't have a house right now, so...
Okay, and let me just touch on that for a second.
Yeah.
Because I need to say I'm sorry to your mom. Because last time you were here, I said you didn't have a home. What I meant was you like to travel a lot.
Yeah.
You do have a very nice home.
You do have
here.
a nice home with a lovely mom who loves you very much.
Yes.
You have somewhere to stay.
There, you've set the record straight. So we have some
Mom.
pictures to get to.
Yes.
Melissa, tell us what we're looking at. So we'll bring up the pictures for you.
What have we got? Okay, so this is on my last tour.
Beautiful.
This is doing laundry on tour. So you don't have laundry machines, so you have to do it by hand. And that's us at a campsite, and I'm just really excited washing my pants there.
This is like the everyday, you know, things that you do differently there.
Yeah, and this is in Chobe National Park in Botswana, and these were just a herd of male elephants walking along.
Just a herd of male elephants.
Yeah, bachelor herd.
Wow.
And one of the great things with Nomad is that they like to get you in touch with the local people. So these are the Ganzi bush people in Botswana. We spent a bit of time with them. And nothing is better than an African sunset.
Wow.
That's in the Okavango Delta, also in Botswana. Lots of pictures from Botswana today, but that is what I want to get back to. I just have visions of that. So this is the new tour. This is the route that I'm taking through Eastern Africa. So we kind of go Kenya, Uganda, back to Kenya, into Tanzania, Malawi, Zambia, and then end in Zimbabwe.
Okay, so here's a plugged-in question, as I'm very well rooted.
Yeah.
When you are doing these travels, how do you get from one place to the other? Is it a bus?
It's a truck, yeah. It's an overland truck, and there are plenty of companies in Africa that do this overlanding excursions and tours and everything. And you have a massive locker at the back. You put your backpack in there that has all your stuff in it. No suitcases, sorry, Jeff.
No.
No rolly bags.
No, okay.
And we have our seats, and then we have mattresses. We camped actually through Africa.
What time's check-in?
What time's check-in? Whenever the truck gets there.
Oh.
It could be 2 in the afternoon. It could be 10 at night.
Okay.
And it's not fun to put up your tent in the dark.
I could imagine.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Get there early. Before we go, we want to talk about gorilla trekking, which is something you're doing as well on this journey.
It's one of my bucket list items, and I'm going to be checking that one off. And in Uganda, they're known for their gorillas. So going to be going into Uganda. I have to get special permits for that, issued by the government.
Wow.
And you're put into really small groups, and you have some guides with you that have guns and everything. It's really dangerous, but they're really, really endangered. And the hope is that you'll get to see some silverback gorillas or just gorillas in the wild, in the mountains, in the rainforest.
How does that feel? You're accomplishing things that are your dream. You're living your dream now.
It is the best feeling in the world. It really,
so cool.
Best feeling in the world.
Tell Mom I said hi.
I will.
Yeah, hi Mom. Go to the website, everybody, themelibooproject.com. While Melissa is away, you can track her every day. There's a blog, and it's fantastic and very interesting. Thanks so much, Mel.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with singer-songwriter Teresa Tucci.
How do you